What up, Hype Squad? It's your boy Lucrecio coming at you with another video. Alright, and if you're new to the page, welcome to exceedthehype.com. To join the Hype Squad, all you gotta do is click the subscribe button. Alright, that's all you gotta do. Alright, so today's video is about LeBron James, still the best player in the world. Dropped a light 57 points on the Washington Wizards, one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. A team that was saying last year, the Cavs purposely vacated the #1 seed and let the Celtics have it just to avoid facing them as the 4th seed in the second round last year. That's what John Wall said. And they've been hanging on to that narrative that they've been trying to push for quite a while now. Now, it's true and it's false. Right? How is it true and false? All right, it's true in the sense that did the Cavs want the easiest path to the finals last year? Because the thought last year was that you rest LeBron during the season, you sweep through the playoffs, and then you go at Golden State full speed, full strength or whatever, and try to outlast them in a battle of attrition. That was the idea. Now, Golden State obviously swept through the Western Conference and were well rested by the finals, so there was no real battle. And if anything, LeBron was the one who was wearing down, not Golden State. So that was what they were trying to do last year. Now, the truth in that is they were trying to avoid Washington because Washington would have been a 6-game series. 6, maybe 7, but most likely a 6-game series. Whereas Boston was supposed to be a sweep. Boston ended up getting game 3 last year because something was wrong with him, or he didn't feel like playing or whatever. So they ended up getting game 3, or otherwise that would have been a sweep and they would have swept through the whole playoffs. So, like I said, it's true and false. It's false in the sense that the Cavs aren't scared. They knew they were going to beat Washington. They knew nobody in the East could touch them last year. All right, that's ridiculous to say they were worried about a particular team. But it's true in the sense that did they think Boston was an easier path than Washington? All right, so now that that's out of the way, let's talk about tonight. So they were talking that stuff before the game about the Cavs not wanting to face them and this and that and this and that. This game was a pretty good game for most of the game. The Cavaliers at one point did get up like 17 points or whatever, but Washington kept pushing back on them. Now, the fourth quarter, LeBron just went jump shot happy. He just did a series of fadeaways, and he was knocking them down. And when people don't understand, fadeaways, once you get your fadeaway shot going, you could put points on the board like crazy. How do you think Kobe used to have those crazy point outputs? How do you think Michael Jordan used to have those crazy outputs? Hakeem Olajuwon, all these great players, they had a very good fadeaway. LeBron has never really had a fadeaway that was dependable like that. And I don't know if this season is going to usher in his fadeaway era or whatever. But he had it going in the fourth quarter. And as you can see, he put the points on the board quickly. He almost got too happy with it because he had a couple air balls when he kept shooting these ridiculous like jump shots, fadeaway jump shots over like 2 defenders or whatever. But it was very good to watch. He played an all-around game. One thing though, this game is fool's gold, people. This game is fool's gold. This is not the real deal. You can't just watch this game and be like, okay, the Cavs are going to be all right. The Cavs will not. The Cavs are going to be all right, but not because of the performance you watched today. Sure, if you send LeBron out there and you say, hey, big fella, take us there. He could do this, regularly. Probably not this, but he could give you 38 points and 13 assists and 10 rebounds or whatever the case, whatever combination of stats to get you a win. But the point is to try to get the team chemistry going. When you get to Golden State, you're not going to be able to beat them like this. It's just not going to happen. So the point is you got to get that team chemistry going. You got to get the team defense working as one unit. You have to get the offense rolling. You have to install more intelligent plays into the offense. Intelligent, funny with the Kyrie quote or whatever. But you just have to get the team flowing. You have to get Kevin Love comfortable. You got to get whoever, Tristan Thompson. You got to get Dwayne Wade comfortable. You got to get J.R. Smith comfortable. You got to get Kyle Korver. You got to get everybody comfortable. You got to get everybody set in their roles, and you have to get the offense rolling on all cylinders. That's the only way. Having LeBron have a monster, amazing Superman performance out there, he can do that, and when he does that, you're gonna win. But that's not a true win. That's not a win that's gonna get you a championship. A win that's gonna get you a championship is when everybody's rolling, everybody knows their role, everybody's a star in their role, whatever the case may be. But all that aside, it doesn't really matter. It's early in the season. They got plenty of time to get it all right. But one thing that was very apparent is that LeBron is still heads and shoulders above everybody in this game. A light 57. It could have been worse. If he was really, really, really looking, trying to chase 60 points, he could have got it with like 3 minutes to go, which means he really could have got like 65 or whatever the case may be. So even at 57, he had a shot. He had a chance to just dribble down court off of rebound real quick and take a pull-up three or something to try to see if he can get that 60. And he did. Instead, he did a full court pass to Jay Crowder and got an easy 2 points in the game. And that's LeBron for you in a nutshell. But yeah, 57 points. Very, very impressive performance. 11 rebounds. He was a 7 assists. Another thing is LeBron is playing more physical this year. I don't know if it's to kind of match up for the fact that he says he's a little bit out of shape, or maybe it's taking a little bit longer than usual to get into peak game condition, or whatever the case may be. Or, maybe he feels a little bit slower, or whatever the case may be. But he's being more physical from the jump this year. Which, when LeBron gets physical with people, it's lights out, basically. Like, you can't out-physical LeBron at this point. Unless you got, like, freaking DeMarcus. And even him. So, like I said, this season is going to be the season of LeBron. I think he's going to get another MVP unless somebody comes completely out of the woodwork. Antetokounmpo, I'm looking in your direction because he's the most likely, in my opinion. But this is the year of LeBron. This is the fifth MVP season. And we'll see how far it can go. But yeah, 57 points, great performance, national TV. What more could you ask for, people? Year 15, this is a decade of being on top of the NBA at least. Come on. What more could you ask for, all right? Anyway, if you enjoyed this content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. As always, leave your comments below. Do you disagree? Do you agree? What do you think about LeBron? What do you think about the Cavs? What do you think about the Wizards? It's all good. And to join the Hype Squad, all you got to do is click that subscribe button. All right? See you next time.